Hi everyone, I'm Connie, a writer at JetPens. In this video, I'm going to show just a handful of our favorite items we released in November and December. Be sure to check out our website to see everything we couldn't fit in, because there's a lot. Let's get started. We're so excited to introduce the JetPens exclusive pen cases we designed with Rickshaw. The patterns feature our favorite treat, boba tea. Choose from the Sinclair Model R, 2-pen or 3-pen koozie in 4 flavors: brown sugar, matcha, strawberry, and taro. The koozies are slim, but they're lined with Rickshaw's royal plush, so they're soft and protect pens well. Those aren't the only pen cases we brought in though. We also have the retro-inspired log out, plus designs from Three Fish Studio decorated with the iconic I Love You California bear. I have a Three Fish Studio postcard on my wall in the JetPens office, so you bet I was excited to see them. We brought in a bunch of new Uni Jetstreams. If you're not familiar with the Jetstream, it's a low viscosity ballpoint pen. I personally use a Uni Jetstream multi-pen every day. I really like how smooth and consistent it is, and as a left-handed writer, I appreciate that it dries almost instantly. I just know these multi-pens are going to be popular. I mean, look at how cute they are. You can choose between Peanuts, Sanrio, and Studio Ghibli versions. I want to show this one to our editor Josh, hi Josh, because his favorite Sanrio character is Hangyodan. We've added more light touch ink ballpoint pens and multi-pens too. Their inks glide across the page with even less pressure than standard Jetstream ink. Some of the body colors are limited edition, so be sure to pick them up while they're still here. Our newest Sanby Stamps include Mofusand and Yumi Kitagishi designs. If you don't know about Mofusand, it's a Japanese illustration series all about cats dressed up in costumes. We have limited edition date stamps and stamp pads with these cute kitties. I've decided to stop resisting the urge to get a date stamp, so the shark and cat will be in my shopping cart ASAP. Yumi Kitagishi is an artist you may be familiar with if you're a Hobonichi fan. Her colorful, imaginative artworks can be found on Hobonichi covers and pencil boards, and they're available as stamps now too. Choose from date stamps, pre-ink stamps, or rubber stamps. There's also a stamping mat. Alright, let's go ahead and stamp one of the Yumi Kitagishi rubber stamps. So because these are rubber stamps, you do need to get ink pads for them, so don't forget about those. I have the Tsukineko Soramame here, which is one of my favorite ink pads. And I'm also going to show you how to use the stamping mat. So this has kind of a soft surface, which makes it easier to stamp on. You just put it right underneath the piece of paper or wherever else you're working on, and it'll make it a little bit easier to stamp. We're gonna pop it off, and then we're gonna start dabbing the ink pad all over the stamp. I like the Soramame because it has a very small surface, so you can really get into all the little intricate lines. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna set it aside, and then we're gonna go ahead and stamp. Give it a couple wiggles, and ta-da! Ooh, that looks really good. Show it to the camera. Nice, very cute. The Beverly Sealing Wax Set lets you make wax seals inspired by your favorite Studio Ghibli films. Each set has a sealing stamp with a design from one of 3 films: Castle in the Sky, Howl's Moving Castle, or Kiki's Delivery Service. A bottle of wax beads, wax spoon, and tea candle are also included. To create a wax seal, add 4 to 5 wax beads to the spoon and heat them over the lit candle. Pour out the melted wax, then press the sealing stamp into the wax puddle. Hold it there until the wax cools, then gently lift the sealing stamp away. So if you're having a little bit of trouble making wax seals, we do have a guide on how to make them with some tips and tricks. One tip that I would definitely share is we sell a silicone mat by Wood Pepe. If you're, just trying it out for the first time to make a wax seal, you can actually make the seal on the silicone mat. And if you're like, don't really like the shape, you can peel it off and then put it back in your spoon, remelt it, try again until you kind of get a better idea of what you're trying to aim for when you're making wax seals. Second thing, if you are having trouble pouring that wax puddle correctly into like a good circle size, what you can do is you can take your sealing stamp, you can put it on the surface, and you can trace it with a pencil, and that way you have a good idea of how big the puddle should be. So second tip for you, but go ahead and read that guide because we worked really hard on it. Dreams Posture Pal plushies help you maintain an ergonomic position while sitting. Put one in front of you with the paws resting on the table. It keeps you from leaning in too much and reminds you to sit up straight. As a major sloucher, I feel like I need one of these. It's hard to pick a design though because they're all so cute and cuddly. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. I feel like the cat and the dog will do the best, but I think the axolotl will be a sleeper hit. Let me know what you think. I'm blown away by how stunning Wearingeul fountain pen inks are. We brought in colors that stood out to us, but it's only a fraction of what they have to offer. Let us know if there's an ink that you want to see at JetPens. I'm really interested in this ink, which is named after Natsume Soseki's I Am a Cat. Actually, I'm not familiar with this author at all. I only know his name from The Great Ace Attorney, but it's a beautiful bluish, greenish gray shimmery ink that's right up my alley. We also have glitter potions, which let you add shimmer to any ink. Wearingeul recommends a 1:10 ratio of glitter potion to ink. With so many new colors, you'll want to test them out on Wearingeul ink swatch supplies. Some of them have resistive prints that reveal cool patterns when you apply swatches of ink. Alright, let's go ahead and make an ink swatch card. So I have all my supplies here. I have my con swabs, I have a bottle of the I Am a Cat ink, and these are the ink drop cards, and I also have a dip pen. So first things first, because this is a shimmering ink, I'm going to go ahead and shake it to disperse all of that shimmer throughout the ink. That's pretty good. I don't see any just, coating like a layer at the bottom of the bottle. So that sounds pretty good to me. I'm going to use the dip pen first. So I'm going to dip it into the ink. It looks pretty good. And then let's go ahead and write the name of the ink. This is Wearingeul. Set my dip pen aside. Grab this con swab. Dip in the ink. Pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and swipe it all over. And because this is an ink resistive card, there's going to be a little bit of like these ink drops on the side, but you can just use the other side of your con swab and just clean it up a bit. And now set this aside so I don't make the desk dirty. There you go. That's an ink card. UGears wooden puzzles are so satisfying to put together. You don't need glue, craft knives, or any other tools. All of the pieces are laser cut from wood and snapped together securely. Once complete, many of the puzzles have mechanical features that actually move. Did anything catch your eye? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for hanging out with us in 2024, and we look forward to seeing you and tons of new stationery in 2025. Until next time!